back to the trials and hopefully getting himself to the Tokyo Games coming up soon. Sam Kendricks, an excellent talent globally in the men's pole vault. We'll try to check back in on his performance in a bit. But we're back on the track now after an exciting men's 400-meter hurdles. We're now checking in with the women. You see the lane assignments from lanes 3 to 8. And right in the middle in lane 5 is American Sydney McLaughlin.
Ooh, Sydney McLaughlin, we've been waiting for you.
We have.
I mean,
over 400 hurdles,
over
right?
Over 400 hurdles. We wanted to see her run a little bit longer, but you know, she has been doing some shorter events this year, along with her training partner, Allison Felix. You know, their coach, Bobby Kersey, wanted them to kind of really sharpen up on their shorter distances, and now we're seeing them get into their own distance. So it'll be fun. We have not seen Sydney over the 400-meter hurdle since 2019.
That's a long time, and so of course she's thinking about that. And as she does, to her inside, lane 4, the Canadian Sage Watson.
Sage Watson is having a great year. She's a 2017 NCAA champion for Arizona. She's from Canada. She is ready to roll. She's a cowgirl. She likes cowboy hats. When you watch her on Instagram, she puts it on every now and then. But this woman said it's coming around right in the tick of time. Like, she needed it all to click, and it's starting to click for her. So she's one that could definitely threaten Sydney out there today.
We'll see. Sydney McLaughlin is a tremendous talent. And it's been interesting to watch as she made the change to Bobby Kersey, of course, training with the great champion and great Olympian Allison Felix. But Bobby has had her running different events, short hurdles, leading with different legs, to work on making sure that those legs are, in her mind, are even in terms of what she has to lead with. And so now, how does she put it all together under the tutelage of the great coach Bobby Kersey? And we have a good start here in the women's 400-meter hurdles. Sydney McLaughlin in lane 5 and Sage Watson in lane 4.
You know, Sydney's PR is 52:23. I mean, she's 2 seconds faster than everyone in this field. So we'll have to see how this goes here.
Coming right at you is Sydney McLaughlin in lane 5. Looking strong now, pulling up just on the outside of Smarkle McKnight, who's in lane 6. And now Sydney makes the turn and takes the lead. And you see her switching legs as she comes over that hurdle. McLaughlin on the home straightaway with a clear lead. Look at the power and strength, a little stutter step right there. You know they'll work on that to clean it up. But Sydney looking very confident, focusing and concentrating. Nice final hurdle, and coming to the finish line. What's the time going to be? Sydney's across at 52:83.
Oh, I mean, let's just come out here and basically run right around my PR pace. I haven't been there since 2019. Sydney McLaughlin, you are on fire. It's going to be exciting to see what you do this summer.
And she's looking around thinking about, how was that? So many things must be going through her mind, because the pressure and expectation on this young lady from high school to professional has been immense. And she has done a really nice job of living up to that expectation. But again, she wants to make this Olympic team for the United States. And if you don't know it, you should. The U.S. Olympic team is the hardest team on the planet to make. And you can be the best, and everything has got to go right throughout the rounds to make the team. So this is an important step for Sydney McLaughlin, running this first 400-meter hurdle race since 2019.
Yeah, her first 200, she looked good. She looked strong. But this is where she really poured it on, that third turn, really coming on, separating herself, showing us why she is the world's best. She does have a little bit of technique to work on. Can I say that about Sydney McLaughlin?
Sure. You're an analyst. You can say it.
Yes, but you know, I think that's what she's going to do. She's going to go home to one of the world's best hurdle coaches ever, sprint coaches ever, and say, Bobby, help me.
He's going to do it too. And Will's going to talk to Sydney right now.
All right, a new world lead for Sydney McLaughlin here in the 400 hurdles. Not bad for your debut in the event this outdoor season. How did it feel today?
Just good to get the rust off. You know, definitely things we have to work on, but just really glad to be back.
When you talk about getting the rust off, what's the biggest thing you wanted to achieve here today in this race?
Just getting one lap with 10 hurdles in it. We've done a couple races, short hurdles and one 400, but just getting the two combined, it's good to be back.
Yeah, going at 60-meter hurdles at the shorter events, how has that prepared you for this summer and for these games?
It's good to just be able to feel, you know, that tempo, the speed of short hurdles, and I think it's really helping. You know, once you open it up, it feels a lot easier. One
lap, 10 hurdles, one win. Makes it sound simple. Sydney McLaughlin, a new world leader as well. Congrats.
Thanks.
All righty, and a world-class smile. 13th best performance in U.S. history for Sydney McLaughlin. A world lead as well, 52.83. Leah Nugent with a season best of 55.34. And Sage Watson of Canada, we mentioned her just on the inside of McLaughlin. She runs 56.04. But for Sid the Kid, that's some of the nicknames she has. It's a great debut for just before the Olympic trials to see her performance over 10 hurdles looking strong. Let's see what happens a few weeks from now.
Well, you could see where her mind is at, Louis. She is thinking ahead.
Right.
But she wants to